Yo, 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 mic check 1 2 1 2. What is up, everybody? I have a very special guest, and we're going to call her Sunflower because I just happened to look up and see a sunflower. So, Sunflower, I don't want to use your real name, obviously, to protect your identity. Well, you tell my people what you want to tell them, girl. I don't want to talk for you. I've done quite a few things. I don't know which one you want to talk about, but how would you say my stuff has helped you?
Well, hello, everybody. I'm happy to be here. I have so much to say, and that's why I asked Shireen if I could just say it through recording because she has helped me tremendously.
And thank you so much for taking the time to do this for me. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I actually started with Shireen. I looked her up back in 2019. I didn't actually go ahead and start with her till 2020. I was going through a lot at that point, and where it got so overwhelming, I was having issues with an ex that was stalking me severely. It was causing pretty much chaos in every area of my life. I came to her because I felt like nobody else could help me, which I know it's, you hear that a bit. I mean, quite a bit, but it's true. So when I came to her, I was like, just please help me because I was at a point where nobody else could. So we ended up doing some work for him to leave me alone because I had not been with this man for over 2 years and he still wouldn't leave me alone.
Yeah, stalking ass,
just making my life, trying to, just scare me pretty much, harassing me. And so we worked with her. I worked with her. She worked with me.
We did a banishing.
Yes, we did a banishing and a reversal. Mm-hmm. I ended up taking him to court twice. The first time he didn't show up. The second time he did. And when I tell you, he couldn't even look at me in the eyes. I kept my eyes on him the whole time. And the one time that he looked at me, he looked very uncomfortable. His mouth was dry. He could barely swallow. You could tell he was very uncomfortable.
Good motherfucker.
Yes.
That's what he gets.
After that incident, Shireen told me he's going to leave you alone. And honestly, I felt the shift. Of energy happen. And I was just so relieved. There were so many blockages. I was trying to move from one state to the next. I couldn't because he had done so much work on me. So basically...
And alhamdulillah, he hasn't bothered you since, right?
No. I moved to a new location. I feel good. He doesn't even cross my mind.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes. I've had situations where at work, like these ones were really just visible to me because I work with these people. A lot of haters at work. I ordered the vigil candles. When I tell you, and I did reversal on these people, when I tell you that within 2 weeks, these people were gone. These people were like acting weird around me. And they were paranoid. And I didn't wish anything bad on them besides what they wished on me. I just wanted them to leave me alone. And I was just like, holy moly.
And you believe in me. That's what it is. And you have gratitude to my spirits. Like, it makes a huge difference, Yes,
it does.
When you have no faith or you're constantly questioning, like, as nervous as you were and as much shit as you were going through when you came to me and how you didn't trust nobody, the one person you trusted was me. You came to me because you trusted me. And that's what I say. If somebody don't trust me or you don't trust the process, don't come to me because you're just going to make my life so much more difficult. You're going to make the work so much harder. And, with you, despite all the shit you were going through and all the people that you couldn't trust, the one person, I mean, of course you trusted others, but, as far as like fixing the situation, you trusted me. And that's so important. People don't realize when you're constantly, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen yet? Why is it not happening? Like, you're just pushing it further and further the fuck out. Oh, let me look at their social media. Let me see what they're posting. If they're posting this, they must be happy. They must be putting all their business out. Like, come on, man. You never did that. Not once. And look how fast everything worked for you. It was not,
Absolutely. Absolutely. I realized that basically with any kind of spiritual work or any work in general, because, everything's energy. If you're not mentally in the right mind, like meaning if you don't believe it's going to happen because you're constantly thinking about it, just reassess yourself. Do more cleansing, do more healing. But then when you finally come to Shireen, like, trust that it's going to happen. And just because my situation, my vigil candle situation happened fast, it doesn't mean it will happen for everybody. But I wholeheartedly believe, and I know in my being that happened, because when I ordered those candles, I knew that I had done nothing wrong to these people. So I had a clear conscience. I'm like, look.
It's justified.
On me, like, I didn't even want to wish them bad, but at the same time, I was not going to sit there and take it.
Right.
It was just like, leave me the hell alone. Now you're going to undo yourself. When I literally ordered the candles, I went to work, didn't even acknowledge these people. And like I said, within 2 weeks, I was a little confused. I was like, what happened to these people? Like, they just disappeared. And
that's the thing, girl. And you said it. Just because it happened to you quickly doesn't mean everybody. And I tell them, just like I even told you, give me a year to change your life. Like, that's it. And some people, I swear, girl, they'll tell me, like, no, that's fine. And then as soon as I take them, it's like a whole different person I'm dealing with. Like a whole different, they go from, oh, yeah, no, trust me, I'm not going to drive you crazy. I trust you, this and that, to a complete mess. It's like, what, like, who did I talk to? It's insane. But everybody's different, but I'm a life-changing motherfucker. It's that simple. My spirits are life changers. And I wholeheartedly believe that I've seen what I can do. If you trust the process, you trust me, and you don't drive me crazy, you're going to get what you want. Maria, has your life changed since you came to me?
Oh, my God. Like now, like I said, I live in another,
place.
Another state. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I am, like, you have no idea. I'm not saying that I don't, we're not always going to have, like, challenges here and there.
Right. Everybody. It's life.
I am unfazed. Like, I handle them so much better. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, my energy, my thoughts, my emotional, everything has gotten so much better. Like, even if I know for example, if somebody continues or tries to do anything else to me, I don't even give a shit.
Because you're protected.
Because I know that I'm protected, and I feel it, and I believe it wholeheartedly.
Yep. And she wanted to move where she's at right now. That was one of her goals. And everything came into place. And she always had respect for my spirits and I. She always had faith in my spirits and I. She always had trust in my spirits and I. And this girl was going through hell when she came to me. She didn't make that an excuse to drive me fucking crazy. Not once. She even had a phone number, which I normally don't give because she was going through so much she didn't accept block calls. So I had to call her from a number. And she had that number and never once used it except for just to say hello and say, hey girl, she never took advantage of that. Some people are respectful and some people are not. It's that plain and simple. But when you have respect and faith, trust me, I'm gonna change your life one way or the other. My spirits are gonna change your life.
No, it is true. It is true. I mean, people know themselves as individuals. If you know that you don't have patience, or that you don't firmly believe in the process, don't
come to me.
Or wait, check yourself. Like I said, I firmly believe in cleansings and any type of healing, because that will mess with your mental state.
Yep.
Shireen does her part, but if you're not doing yours, trust me, it will show.
Yeah.
And be very grateful to her spirits. Be very
Yes.
grateful and truly appreciate it, because they will know if you're not grateful.
Oh yeah, you can't fake
yeah.
gratitude. You
And
can't.
you can only hide your fakeness as well. You know, like
Yep.
if you're patient and then you're not patient, guess what? You just showed yourself.
And the faith too. People try to fake their faith. Oh, I have faith. I have faith. But meanwhile, everything they're saying is negative. Like they're constantly claiming that negativity. Like, oh, I saw somebody in one of my lives the other day, and I don't know if this person, because it didn't show her name, but she had said, oh, I can't wait to get my orders, and one of my clients was like, oh, my year was shit until I started getting Shireen's rituals and products, and now my life is totally changed. And then this person said, oh, I'm so happy for you. She goes, I'm glad, I'm happy for you. She's like, I've tried everything and my mine is still shit. So I don't know if she had mentioned waiting on an order from me. So I don't know if she meant she had tried everything else and she's just starting to try me. But either way, I was like, this person's mindset is not fit just for any of this, because you get what I'm saying. The way she's like, oh, I tried everything and my year's still shit. It's like she's claiming that negativity. And then my person said, oh, just have faith, because I think she assumed she meant she tried everything for me, but I don't think this person has. I think she was just saying she tried everything. And she's like, oh, have faith, And the girl said, oh, yeah, I have faith. I'm just going to wait till it manifests something better. But you could tell she said that, but you could just feel that she didn't actually believe it.
Believe it.
Like she was just trying to say it to herself to convince herself, but she didn't actually believe it, And so you have to really believe, my life is going to change. Shireen got this. Her spirits got this. And even if you do your own work or go to anybody, you really have to have faith, man. It's really important. Not that it can't be done without you having faith, but it just makes it harder and takes much longer. So
it does. Honestly, with Shireen, she's not just going to do your job and you just sit and wait. It's teamwork in the sense where you do your own part.
Right. In the physical world.
If you're severely, filled with just spiritual mess, you have to do your part.
Right.
If you feel like you have to go talk to somebody in the physical world like a therapist, then you do it.
Boom. Boom.
You do these things. It's not just, okay, I ordered it and it's done. Sometimes it is, but realistically, the spiritual and the physical world work together.
Right, 100%, girl. I couldn't have said that better myself. And actually, I had somebody that I worked with before try to come back, and I told her, look, I will only take you back if you go to therapy. I cannot, because the situation, she drove me crazy at every turn. And it wasn't until I told her, look, I'm done. I can't anymore. I've gotten you results. You keep enabling the person that I'm getting you results for, because it was a long story. I said, and now you want me to, it's not until I stopped and I was like, you know what, I'm done, that she realized how much I helped her and how much results I did get. But at the time when I'm working with her, it was like, oh, good, nothing's happening, nothing's this. And then I'm like, you know what, girl, obviously I can't help you. So have a nice day. And then she comes back, Shireen, I'm so sorry. I know you did help me a lot. I don't know what's wrong. It was like anything good happening, it was like she had to make excuses that it must have been something else that made that happen. You know what I mean? It was never my spirits or me or the work I'm doing, even though the work I was doing was for what was happening, And it's like, why are you even, if you're going to give everything else credit but us, yeah, I can't help you. And then finally when I left and cut the cord, because I don't cut the cord on everybody. I cut the cord for people that I'm just done with, because everybody else, I want them to still have blessings even after I stop working. So I don't cut the cord on everybody. Well, cut the cord on her. She started to realize like how much I did help her and how much better her life was. And she tried to come back. And I'm like, no, I was like, you have to go to therapy. You need to get help in the physical world. And if you don't, I can't take you. I'm sorry. And I think people need to work on their mental before getting spiritual work. We already get a bad rap as it is, spiritual workers, because there's a lot of scammers, there's a lot of frauds. We already get a bad rap. You know, we don't need to have somebody not handling their emotional bullshit before they come to us, you know. So, anyway.
Most people know, I'm going to say most people know, maybe there's the exception to every rule, that we know when we're not right.
Yeah. Yep,
but
that's true.
If a person do the right thing, like if I know I'm not right mentally, you know, I'm not going to bother, you know, doing this, because let's be real, I'm going to practically mess it up myself with my own thoughts.
Right. Right.
So,
and that's, I'm glad you said that, 100%. We all know, most people know, we all have mental baggage. Everybody does, but there's a fine line, and you have to work on it, and, you know, be in a good mind space, especially when you're trying to manifest positive things in your life. You can't be, like attracts like. You can't be a negative, hot mess and expect to attract positive things. It just doesn't work like that, you know.
That is true. That is true. Especially, like, I've ordered a lot of rituals from Shireen, like, a lot. And I'm telling you, when I order it, I literally order it and forget about it.
Yep.
And they happen, like, instantaneously. I ordered
Mashallah.
The beauty one.
The Aphrodite. I did a couple.
The next day, I was like, the hell? My skin looked flawless.
Mashallah.
Because I literally forgot that I had ordered it. You know, and people are always complimenting me at work.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Because, you know, I work with people that, you know, work on skin. And they're like, you have beautiful skin. And I always say thank you, you know. And I'm like, thank God. And you thank the spirits, you know. And sometimes, like, it feels overwhelming in a good way. And I'm just like, I'm just so thankful for Shireen and her spirits. And I thank them. I always thank them. Thank you.
Habibti.
Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for that.
Gratitude.
They'll feel it. They'll see it.
100%. And you're very welcome, Habibti. And thank you for taking the time to, you know, speak not even my praises, my spirit's praises. I always give them all the credit, and, you know, showing your gratitude all the time. And just being you. Like, I really appreciate you so much. Like, honestly, when I first met you, I thought because of all the problems you were going through at that time, I thought you might be you know, one of those people that drive me crazy. But it couldn't have been further from the truth. Like, you were actually one of my best clients in terms of, like, you know, not driving me nuts, you know, only updating when necessary. And matter of fact, sometimes you wouldn't even, like, update. Like, you would, you know, I would have to ask you, like, hey, what's going on? Because, yeah, you know, because you weren't, you know, you didn't want to message me unnecessarily. So I really appreciate all of that, and I appreciate your gratitude and love. And I just want you to know how much I love and adore you, and I'll always be here for you and my spirits.
Thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate you. You have no idea. Like, I have no problem ordering emergency readings just because that's how much, like, I just like talking to you. And I know I'm going to get clarity, and get answers, you know, and I'm going to get the help or just the guidance. You know, I don't always, like, ask for a reading because, oh, my God, I'm in, like, dire need. I like talking to you.
Habibti, it's the pleasure is mine. You're so sweet. I love you. And it's a pleasure. You guys listen to her, listen to what she says. She knows her shit. Trust me, she's been a client of mine for a few years now. So please like this video. And for all those who like the video, I wish you a lot of blessings. To my subscribers, may you be blessed with abundance, success, prosperity, good health, and deep, meaningful love, inshallah. Maria, anything else you want to tell them?
just, you know,
Oops,
just,
I said your name. Sorry.
it's okay. No,
It's a
totally fine.
common name.
There's plenty of Marias, exactly.
Yeah.
Just, really trust Shireen. I'm telling you.
Thank
She
you.
will work with you. And if you think she won't, trust me. She is, I've never encountered, and I probably never will, a worker like her. And I always think, God, you know, I hope that she stays around for as long as possible, because she's the only one I will go to. I will wait. Like, Shireen has taught me even more patience, put it that way.
Habibti.
It's worth it. So if you guys are like serious about changing your life with the help of Shireen, then, you know, then come to her. And I promise you, you know, and I don't mean that lightly, I promise you, you know, your life will change for the better.
Thank you, Habibti. Thank you. Inshallah, inshallah, ya Rab. I love you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Maria, you're the bomb. Thank you again. And I will see you in the next video. Toodles, bitches.